roc-a-fella, yo.
Hey, it's your girl Jen. I am here at the Reasonable Doubt 20 years with Jonathan Mannion. He is the man behind all the cover art for Reasonable Doubt. I'm so excited. We're going to check out all the exclusive photos that you haven't seen and talk to the man himself. So let's go inside and see what's going on. Alright, Hot 97, it's your girl Jen from Brooklyn. It's only right I am here at Reasonable Doubt 20 years with the man of the hour, the mastermind behind the incredible cover art, the art inside the album, Mr. Jonathan Mannion. Congratulations, how do you feel?
I feel incredible, man. I mean, it seems like yesterday that we took the shots back in 1996. I can still walk every single step that I took, and so to be able to be here tonight to give that now to a new generation and the people from our generation that love this, it's such a special privilege, and I really think a responsibility for photographers that they need to recognize, the work that they're creating in that moment is not just for that moment or for that album, but forever. And and that's really at the forefront of my mind and everything that I'm doing right now.
And speak about the art. A lot of the art that you have here is exclusive as well, like the images. Some of the images haven't been seen before. So why did you want to kind of bring that out tonight? And also, can you talk about the moment you were called on to do Reasonable Doubt?
So yeah, everything that we're sharing with you tonight really is kind of a special look. Everybody's really only seen about maybe 10 frames max between press shots and then the stuff in the album. But it's 30, 40 rolls of film that are all incredible. And I wanted to really do two things. One, honor the old art form and bring the photos in their purest form, which is kind of this first room. And then in the second room, push it into pop culture. Bring it up to date, explore my process of printmaking, taking little cues from Warhol and stuff. I just was excited to bring it to a new space, visually more colorful, more vibrant, the repetition, the glitching out, the imperfections, so that's really the second room and what we achieved there, man. So that's beautiful to give.
So explain to me the moment you got the call. How did it go down? Hey, we want you to shoot for Reasonable Doubt, Jay-Z's debut album.
So what's interesting, there was a woman named KB Payne, and she worked in the publicity department of roc-a-fella. It was a new position for her. We had done work together with the Fugees when I was photographing them, sort of touring and on stage and that kind of stuff. She said, look, we got this guy, Jay-Z, dropping an album. It's going to be important. Jay's about the creative. Biggs is kind of the engine and the machine and the money behind, and Dame is really about the cash. He's gonna grill you and try and get the best deal. Come in, use that wisdom appropriately, and try and get the job. And I came in, sealed it instantly, and then really had the opportunity to kind of showcase Jay in a new light, a different light, something that was timeless and classic, that it could have been taken then or 20 years before, 40 years or yesterday, because it was really about style. It was emulating the mob bosses, everybody's watching them, the surveillance, we just kind of wanted to put it into a really classic, timeless kind of position.
Did you know you were being part of something special, or was it it's a dope project, I'm just trying my best? And how do you feel about what it is today?
I absolutely knew that we were onto something. Once I heard Dead Presidents, I knew that it was over, and I was I have to be part of this. I have to do this album cover. So it was for me, by any means necessary, I needed to get the album. Got it, landed it, executed, delivered, creatively, everything was totally on point. This guy, hold on 1 second. I'm gonna let him tell you, man.
John, can we talk to you real quick? Hot 97, I gotta ask you, 20 years, Reasonable Doubt.
Yeah.
What's your thoughts? What's your feeling?
Reasonable Doubt, classic album. One of my favorite Jay-Z, it's probably my favorite Jay-Z album. But, because I lived it, breathed it. I was there, you know what I mean? I was around when they was making it, when they was putting it together. So it's a special, special album. It's dear to my heart. So congratulations to Jay on 20 years.
Can I ask you though, share a memory, because you can't drop a gem like that. You was around and not share a story. What's the big memory you have from being around when this was made?
One of my biggest memories, this album almost didn't get made.
What? What? Wait, hold up. You can't. What?
Jay was doing Jay. He wasn't really, really thinking about getting into the music business like that, you know, but some close friends let him know that, yo, this is your calling, this is what you need to do. And Roc-a-Fella was formed and Reasonable Doubt was made. So it took some convincing to get Jay to rap and to use his talent, but I think he made the right move.
Sure did. 20 years, Reasonable Doubt, Ja Rule. Before I let you go, I gotta ask you, and you too, Jonathan. Hold on.
That story.
What?
Story.
That Reasonable Doubt almost didn't get made.
Well, Reasonable Doubt, I know, I don't know, probably, maybe. Reasonable Doubt, I know, was called Heir to the Throne. So it might have got made as Heir to the Throne. And then it became.
You know, Jay had to get talked into making Reasonable Doubt.
I gotta ask you fellas real quick. Wait, hold up. Your favorite record off of Reasonable Doubt, go.
Oh, man, there's so many. Dead Presidents, because it's the first one I heard, man. And probably the remix of Dead Presidents. Yeah, politics as usual.
It's, it's hard to call, right? I'm gonna,
Got them thinking, y'all. Got them thinking. It's hard.
Eagles. I like the Eagles. But you know, the album is so legendary. So many great records on the album. It's like, you know.
Right. 20 years. Reasonable Doubt, Hot 97. She go Jen from Brooklyn. Oh! You see that? We did it for Brooklyn. Jonathan Mannion, Ja Rule. We're here. Reasonable Doubt, 20 years.
Nah, 6 and forever. Rock-a-block, Roc-a-fella.
I'm feeling it.